Hey guys. Okay, another update and some things that happened over the last week. So, um, last week at some point, I was dreaming. I was with my girlfriend. I was seeing her in a dream. She's in a dream. I'm there with her, and we're in a shopping center, and I'm just hanging out with her, and we're in a shopping like where you buy clothes, and she was looking through these clothes. You know them round things that hang the clothes on. She's looking at some clothes over there, and all of a sudden I start waking up, and I just automatically train myself to grab things as I wake up. Whatever is the best, coolest thing, grab it. And like I've said this in my other videos, and Christ taught me to do this. He taught me how to do this. Like I'm not allowed to bring demons back or spiders with girls' faces, right? Stuff like that. So anyway, I grab a whole bunch of clothes, like 40 of them, and I put them in my arms, and I go, Christ, I go, grab this stuff. So he reaches through me, and as I'm waking up, I'm leaving dream space, and he grabs the clothes and brings them back, and I go, hey, I got these, and I go, they're girls' clothes. So I don't want them. So I go give them to the kids or whatever, hand them out, and then that was it. And so basically, I can't hear nothing after I wake up, right? So I don't know what's going on. Later that night, as I'm going to bed, he goes, "Hey, Rich, you stole those." And I go, "How can I steal them?" I'm bitching at him. I'm like, "How can I steal clothes from a dream?" And he goes, "You weren't in a dream." And he goes, "You were half dreaming and you're half in the illusion," which is where he is. So, as I understand it, the girl I know, she's alive on the earth. I was dreaming about her. So I like astral traveled or projected. I was with her. She's shopping in her dream. I'm with her in the dream. And I grab the clothes and I bring them back. Now she's dreaming wherever she's dreaming, in zero space or in Christianity, wherever. Okay? But for the sake of argument, I'm just going to say she's in St. Lucian, okay? So let's say she's dreaming, she's in St. Lucian. That's where I live, in St. Lucian. So, in the dream, I'm dreaming, but I'm in St. Lucian in the dream. Now, St. Lucian is a town in Christianity where you buy all kinds of shit. There's a monetary system, there's cars, beer, people running around, okay, in Christianity. And this is where you go when you're in heaven, okay? And it's like on the fourth tier. And that's where everybody goes, okay? And that's where I go. I'm stuck there. They're doing all kinds of shit on me all the time. So I'm stuck there, basically. And it's a pretty comfortable place. It's not real high where your teeth rattle and you're so high. You're like walking on top of skyscrapers and going to pass out. So it's like pretty good. And I got a house there. I got a house out in the field in the woods. There's trains. There's cars. And there's a monetary system, which I think the monetary system is there for people who cannot make things. Like I can make a house, I can build a house, I can bring a car, I can do all this stuff. For people who can't, they live in the monetary system. So if you want to go to a bar and drink, you just create some money, right? Some people can't create. I can create. So I just say, money, there it is. And I go to the bar and have drinks. Isn't that nice? From what I understand from what Christ told me. So he comes back to me and goes, "You stole these clothes." And I go, "What do you mean I stole them?" And he goes, "You stole the clothes out of the store." And I go, "I did?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry." So he ended up taking them all back. Okay? Back to the store. How does he know what store? I have no idea. But anyway, so a few days go by. I go to Christendom, and then I do some stuff there. I don't know what I did. I think I was another shooting thing where they're testing me. I came back to St. Lucian, and then this time during the day, that day, I went shopping. I had to take my mom shopping and buy food. So we ended up going to Giant Tiger or something. They had Toronto Maple Leaf shirts. And I've been trying for like a month, or a month and 2 months, to find large, extra large Toronto Maple Leaf shirts, right? And I got the money, so I want to buy a couple, right? Because that's all I really like to wear. I ain't wearing like beer shirts or other shirts or stupid stuff. The only thing I like is Toronto Maple Leafs, and I don't wear stupid stuff like advertising. Anyway, I want some goddamn Maple Leaf shirts. So I go there ain't any. I go to sleep that night. Here I am in the shopping center, probably Giant Tiger or something like that, in a dream. And there's a whole bunch of Toronto Maple Leaf shirts, and I'm looking for large, right? You got the little tags. I'm looking for large, and I see the large section. They're all large Toronto Maple Leaf shirts. Well, I'm like, fuck it. And I start waking up, so I grab all those shirts. And I throw them over my shoulder, and I tell Craze, I go, Craze, come on, grab this. So he reaches in through my back, grabs the shirts, and pulls them back as I wake up. Now they're with him. And I grab one. I'm looking at Craze. I go, hold on. And I grab one off his arms, because I'm looking at him. Okay, this is the astral plane, the illusion, where I live. So I wake up out of the dream, and I'm now in with Christ world. I'm in my house. I grab a shirt off, and I put it on real fast, right? And I'm like, this one's mine, right? And I got it on. I'm like so happy, right? And then I wake up, and that's it. And I go hang the rest out to the kids, but I go keep a couple for me. So I go to bed that night. Christ going, Rich, you can't keep stealing stuff from stores. And I'm like, all right. And I go, I went shopping, and I went looking for Toronto Maple Leaf shirts. I want a Maple Leaf shirt. So I saw them in the dream, if it's real or not, I don't know. And I grabbed the shirts. I'm sorry. And I go, look, if I knew I was stealing, he goes, is it yours? And I go, no. And he goes, then it's stealing. And I'm like, really? And I go, don't ever take me into a bank vault, right? In my dream, if I'm in a bank vault and there's tons of gold, I'm carrying it out. This is what I told Christ. And he goes, and it's just because my ego, right? It's my ego. If I was dead, I wouldn't steal the shit, because it's like reality minus physical. So if I was dead and I was dreaming, maybe I'd take it, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. But I ain't there yet. But since I'm in an ego, and my ego sees shit it can't have because I can't afford it or they don't have it, and I'm dreaming, and Christ trained me that I can bring things back into the illusion for when I die, it's there waiting for me. So hold on, this is getting better. So we had this big discussion. I go, look, I can't determine if I'm dreaming or not. I just see shit I like and I grab it. That's all I know to do. Grab it. And I bring it back to the illusion so I can have it later. Right when I'm dead. I go, I can't have it in this world, but I'm fucking having it in the next world. That's for goddamn sure. And he's like, you can't steal, you can't steal. I'm like, well, I don't even know I'm stealing. All I know is I want it, and you train me. I go, you fucking train me to take stuff from my dream and bring it back, but I can't bring back. I go, you told me I can't bring back people, I can't bring back demons. And he goes, nope. And I haven't. And I go, just because it's a goddamn Toronto Maple Leaf shirt, I like it, I'm bringing it back. I go, I ain't worried about if I'm stealing or not, I'm worried about if I can get it back. And that's what I do in my dreams. Every time I go to bed, I tell myself, grab whatever you fucking can in the dream. I don't worry about if it's good, bad, or indifferent. So, that was 2 days ago. Yesterday, he started doing a spine thing on me, where he puts that plate in my spine. He puts a plate in my spine, turns it on, and it slowly goes up, slowly pulls up my spine through my, what do they call it, them things? Anyway, it goes up your spine, all this energy is released. So I've had, for 2 days, this fucking energy going through my head. Brutal. It's like a 24-hour headache. You can't get rid of it. He turns it off when I go to bed, right? He turns the machine off when I go to bed, so the energy stops. But then he turns it on as soon as I wake up, and I get a headache all day. So, last night, 3 o'clock, I'm dreaming, and I saw a video on Facebook, I think it was, in Saudi Arabia. All the oil kids, all the kids that have oil money, and their daddies are like multi-billionaires, they buy like BMWs and shit, and then they just race around out in the desert until the fucking engine explodes, right? So the engine explodes, they're rolling them, crashing them, doing wheelies and stuff, like $100,000 cars, like Land Rovers, everything, just laying out in the desert. So what they do is they go out in the desert and they drive around like 100 miles an hour until the thing gets stuck or it crashes, rolls itself. Then they just leave it there. There's cars out in the desert everywhere. Brand fucking new. And I'm watching, I couldn't believe it. And anyway, a few hours later, I go to bed. And here I am in Saudi Arabia, and I'm standing with all these guys, and they're doing wheelies and crashing and everything, and I'm standing next to a car. And it's a blue car. And it's an older model. And I get it, open the door, and I get in it, and I turn it on, and I start it up, and I can just it's shaking. I'm like, oh, I love this, and I love this car. I don't even know what it is. I just love it. And so I drive around a little bit, and then I stop, and I get out, and I go, I'm thinking, that's cool, but no one's looking. No one's looking at me. They're all watching the racers and everything, right? So I got the door open, and I'm sitting in the car, and then I start waking up. As soon as I get out of the car, I start waking up, and the car's like a blue color. A light blue, like baby blue, almost, but not. And anyway, I start waking up, and as soon as I start waking up, I realize I'm waking up, and I realize this car's here, and I love this car. And I scream, Christ, I got a car! I got a car! And he comes running, and I'm still in the car. I'm still sitting in the car, and all of a sudden I can see Jesus coming, Christ. I can see him coming, and he goes, I go, it's a car. I don't think you can pass it through me, right? And he goes, don't worry about it, I'll get it. And he's all excited, right? And so he reaches through my back, grabs the car, comes right, because it was so big. And I'm thinking, I can't pick up a car. And I'm going, I can't pick it up. It's a car. And he goes, you can pick it up if you want to pick it up. And so I just started, and the car's still running. It's shaking, okay? And so what I did was I reached through the bottom. He goes, it's your dream. You can do whatever you want. Now pick it up and bring it back. And so I just willed myself to pick it up. And I picked it up about a foot, the whole fucking car. And then he goes, and then he grabbed it, and he's willing it up, and we're both willing it up, and he passed it through me. And I'm waking up as he's passing it through me, and he's going, I got it. And he's screaming, he's going, oh, Jesus Christ, she's a beauty. Like this, right? And he goes, it's beautiful. And I'm going, you got it? And he's going, yeah, I got it. And it's an SS car. I don't know cars from shit, okay? I like cool cars. I don't know how they're made. I don't know nothing about the engine. I like it. That's mine, right? Everybody's screaming. Everybody comes running. Everybody's looking. And I'm waking up, and I got to go to the bathroom, and I got to make coffee. And I'm not allowed to talk, so I'm waking up into this reality. I'm not hanging with Jesus. And he's going, I got it. I can hear him, though. He's going, I got it, don't worry. And so I'll show you the car now, just because I looked it up on the internet. The SS car. And that's it right there. See the SS in the hood right there? That's exactly what it looked like. And then I went to bed again earlier because I got to stay up all afternoon. And I was tired again because I woke up at like 6 or 3 o'clock. Anyway, I was tired, and I asked him, I go, you got a car? And he goes, it's parked right beside your house. And I go, did you take it for a spin? He goes, yep, it works great. And I'm like, it works? It actually works? And he goes, yeah, you turn the keys and you go. And I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I go, well, I stole it. And he goes, well, I won't say nothing, but if somebody comes looking for it, I got to give it back. And I go, all right. And so I go, I got it in Saudi Arabia. I was in Saudi Arabia watching these guys smashing their car. And he goes, okay, whatever. And he goes, unless someone comes looking for it, I ain't saying nothing. And it's beautiful, man. It's like one of them classic cars that's been redone to nowadays. It was perfect. Like, anyway, just like the one I just showed you. And it looked just like that. The same color, too. And I looked, and the one I saw was 1968 Nova SS. And that's a 1969. I downloaded the 68, but I can't find it where I downloaded it. Anyway, it's a 1968. It pretty much looks like that one. And I was born in 1968. So, just saying, pretty cool. And so, yeah. So I'm slowly, over days of stealing shit and taking stuff. Like, I can take back a rock, a big fossil, like I did with the Christendom craze. I can take back a big fossil. Everybody's happy. But as soon as I'm in shopping with my friend, hanging out with her while she's shopping, I grab all the clothes as I'm waking up. I'm stealing. So there's a fine line of... But if I'm dreaming the clothes, if I dream the clothes and I'm not actually in the illusion with someone who's dreaming also, and say I'm in an actual dream and there's clothes, I can take them because they don't belong to anybody. It's my fucking dream. But there's a fine line between the illusion and your dream. So you can be dreaming where you're half in a dream and half in the illusion. Do you understand? Creating between the two. And if you're conscious and you're dreaming and you're conscious and you're in the illusion, it's called mass illusion. It means you're seeing all three, and I've done that too. Not too often. Usually I'm in the dream and the illusion, or just the dream. But not too often I'm in all three. I mean, I can, but... So where you're awake in your ego, where you're in the illusion with Christ, running around the streets of St. Lucian, St. Jude, wherever, all these towns, and you're dreaming. You're dreaming in St. Lucian. You're dreaming in the illusion. That's what Christ calls. You're dreaming in the illusion. Now, Christ also calls physical reality the illusion. Okay? And physical reality is an illusion. So, there's so many, everything's an illusion. But I like to break it down. So when I'm learning all this different language from Christ, it's like when he says, go to sleep, that means meditate. He goes, go to sleep. I, for years, thought it meant go to sleep, like in a bed. See you tomorrow, right? No, just lay there and meditate and let the energy come out. That's what he calls sleep. Relaxing. Relaxing is called sleep. Unbelievable. Daydreaming is praying. You sit here and daydream, and you're praying. You're daydreaming, but you're praying. That's prayer. Now, what that is, do that with the lottery, where you're consciously awake, and you're fantasizing about it, and you're feeling it. smelling it, tasting it. Pray. That's called praying. But you're just daydreaming. What you do is figure out exactly what you want with all your five senses. Use your soul and your spirit, all 100%, and just daydream about it. Daydream about you winning the lottery. And let go. That's daydreaming. That's praying, according to Christ. So there are a bunch of words I had to relearn and what they mean, and that took, a couple of them took years for me to figure out what the fuck they were talking about. Anyway, this is my, I got a car, Toronto Maple Leafs shirt, bunch of hammers and old tin cans and things. But, so you gotta figure out, there's a fine line between stealing and not stealing. And when you're dreaming in the illusion, dreaming in the spirit world. So it's a trip, man. It's a trip. And there you go. So if I'm dreaming in the illusion, I'm walking down the streets of St. Lucian in the spirit world with my wife and kids in the spirit world, and I'm stealing shit. Give me that. Stuck and stabbing people because in my dream I'm in a bad mood or whatever. I don't know. But this is where I am, and I'm taking it back when I wake up. And that's why Christ is Christ from Christendom. Christendom's way over there. But Christ in Christendom, he's hooked up to me 24/7. Whenever I have a problem and I get in a fight here, he comes running. So I get in a fight with the other Christ because he gives me a sex dream, which, yeah, I had 3 sex dreams. Now, let's get into that. I want to tell you this. For all the new souls that are being born, get this. This is what, and it's all legal. It's all solid. He does it all the time. I'm in the body. My soul's in the body. I'm hooked up to Christ. I'm a Christian. I got my gold cross. I'm a Saint Christendom. All right, I got all that. I'm done. Now, there are souls out there who've never touched, who never did anything in physical reality. They never touched me. They never touched anyone. Well, maybe they have. But since I'm with Christ, they think this is all good. This is great. This is great. Well, sex ain't looked at. When I die and I look back at my sex life, my sexual experiences, won't even fucking matter because I'm on a different level. It's like looking at animals running around in reality. Okay? Christ gets souls that have no experience in the physical. But all the souls want to go to the physical or have experiences, but they're not ready to go to be born yet. So he's schooling them, giving them experiences. And it's all about experiences. So Christ hooks up to me, puts his energy in me with my soul and my innocence is okay with this. I'm having sex all night long with different people. They're coming. I have sex. I roll over. Here's another one. I'm having sex with her. I'm like, I ain't doing no man stuff. Girls, that's it. So I had sex like 8 times in 2 nights. I don't even know their names. All they want to do is feel what it's like to have a meat bag, having sex with a meat bag, the body, the physical. What it feels like to have a stiffy in them. I don't know, man. I don't really get that in detail. But, and I asked Christ, I didn't ask Christ, I'm actually furious. I called him 1,000 names. And they've been doing this for years. But then there's different kind of dreams that he does where he tests you. He puts you in a snake pit of sin, and he goes and he watches you and sees your psychological responses of where you are or what you're interested in sexually. And I don't partake in it because I know I'm in that psychological dream. So I don't partake in any of them. And then I come out of it and I go, can I go to the cosmic fucking converter or whatever it is? I mean, there's 100 billion things I can do in the universe. And you got me here. I'm like, come on, man. Cosmic convergence. Cosmic convergence. So this is what I've been doing. Having sex all week with souls that haven't been born yet. Never been in a physical, had a physical body, but they're all curious. They want to know. Christ is lining them up. Richard's going to bed at midnight after the hockey game. Are you ready? That type of shit. As soon as I fall asleep, Christ takes me into his little Christ bubble of sex. And then I wake up and the vultures are all staring at me. My wife and fucking kids. Oh, that's really what part that I'm like a fucking guinea pig I'm like a guinea pig in a cage. And Christ is just bringing in the girls to have sex with them. They do it to other people too. Every night you have sex about it. If you're a Christian and you have sex about, and you have sexual dreams like that, that's what's going on. He's just bringing people in to have sex with you. And it doesn't mean nothing. They just want physical experience. Be it a punch in the face or sex. Sex is good because it's so much energy and everything. It's all wow. It's root. It's base. Right? And he's training the people. This is what sex is like. You're curious about it? Have sex with Rich. He'll do it. No, I don't want to do it. I never wanted to do it. Ever. But I'm fucking sleeping. I can't really. And if I'm in a dream having sex with these girls, Christ is pumping them in. I'm happy. I'm having sex. The only time I get mad is as soon as I see my wife staring at me, watching every goddamn move, and then sometimes she jumps in just to get a piece of ass. I'm like, fuck, man. I feel like a fucking whore. And Christ is the pimp. Basically, that's what it is. Christ is the pimp, and he's bringing in the girls. But it's all out of these souls that never had sex. Constantly, man. It drives me fucking nuts. It's like I go to bed at night, and I go, so where am I going tonight? Am I playing the whore again? Right? This is what I say to Christ. Am I the whore again tonight? He goes, shut your mouth. Don't you speak like that. Like, shut the fuck up. I ain't your bitch. Period. Unbelievable. But then I yell at him, curse him 100,000 times. I don't even care anymore. And he goes, then I wake up with it. I'm driving a goddamn car. I'm bringing it back. I call him, and he comes in, and he's all happy. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like 1 minute I'm pissed, and the next minute I'm bringing the car back, I'm happy. And then as soon as I get the car back, I'm going to go back to sleep, and I'm going to be having sex again. So it's just fucking nuts, man. Anyway, time's up. Gotta go. So this is just an update of what's been going on. I hope you're getting something out of the dream, illusion, and reality for yourselves. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Later, guys.